ain't gotta be too perfect. You just gotta know your worth. Talk about your flaws, how they make you flawless. You are like a work of art and artists. They do it off their dreams, all their hopes, all their nightmares.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of
Trims and Trauma.
We're your hosts, Brea and
Corrigan.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Just I'm gonna insert a little clip of a prayer or something.
Right.
The universe, what's that? The serenity to grant the things to change all this shit. Put that in there, cause that's how I feel.
After this weekend, yeah. I actually had a really good weekend. I didn't get any kind of sleep this weekend, but that's just my own doing. But no, had the wedding on Saturday. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations, Brandy. It came out really, really well. I'll have to show you photos afterwards, and the makeup and the hair. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I didn't expect, I never know what to go, when it comes to weddings, I never know what to expect. And that's what I go into. It's like, whatever's going to happen when I get there, when I get to the venue, I'll make do. Mm-hmm. And got there, and it was really, really cool. It was kind of like on a homestead, like a farm. Mm-hmm. And we were in the basement part where the people who own it lived in the top part. Okay. And it was really, really nice. It did get hot in there. It is what it is. You can only do so much with like a basement like that. And everything was low sitting, like the low table, low chairs. So I just stayed on my knees the whole time. So here I am still making money on my knees. Okay, but my knees still hurt because that was concrete. So I ended up not doing much yesterday. Dang. But well, I cleaned around the house and all that. But I was taking a breather.
Yeah, I'm taking a breather. Today is my breather day, even though I'm working. I just didn't work out. I'm still tired, but I didn't fall. We went to that skating.
Oh, yeah. How did that go?
It was really fun. I'm progressing with skating. I still can't, I need to learn how to glide. But, and, just push off. Messi was trying to help me. Thanks to everybody who was trying to help me. It was a big turnout this time again. More friends and family than barbers and hairstylists. But that's okay. It was very fun.
That was one of those. I was like, nope, my knees cannot do that.
And then some people,
and shit. And I would, because they were already hurting from the concrete. I was like, I knew it wasn't coming yesterday.
My legs felt like bricks when we got done, but it was fun. I'm progressing. My grandma said I used to know how to skate when I was a kid. So I was like, okay, well maybe, because I always say, well maybe it's because of my foot that I can't do it. But I'm gonna take can't out my vocabulary and just say we can do it. And I did get out on the big floor and go around. They had to help me, but we had so much fun. There was a lot of support. It was very fun and nice. So I was good. Trying to get rid of that. Besides my daughter taking my money out my wallet. But I already done vented to them, so I ain't gonna pop your heads off.
Well, go ahead and tell them what the dollar bill was.
I mean, you took $100 bill out my wallet to put into an arcade game or race car game. While I was on the floor.
That's the thing that gets me, is like you went for the biggest dollar bill.
Right.
You went for the most.
I had some 1s, 10s, 5s. You could have took a 1 or 10 or 5. It would still been the same consequences, because she went in my purse.
You're still stealing.
Yeah, you're stealing. And I did tell her that I talked to you before I whooped your butt, and then allegedly. And then but I talked to her. That is stealing, and don't do that. I just bought you everything you wanted. But children will be children, and I'm trying to. Everything is a teachable moment. So I taught her, and then my sister was like, well, why would you leave that kind of money in your wallet?
It's my wallet.
It's my money.
Where do you put money?
I hung up on her.
So where do you put money?
Why do I have to
put it in my wallet?
And tell me, why wouldn't it have that much money? Why do I have to? She was like, why would you have? Because I could find. It's my money.
Right.
Like, she was like, what if somebody would have stolen it? It's up and stuck. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Right.
Also,
it's not usually your child who steals from you.
Okay, let it be known. But I mean, teachable moment. We had a good talking and a lashing, and we better not do it no more.
Right.
So the teachable moment. But why would you mean? Why would I have that money in my wallet? That's why I'm gonna stop carrying so much cash. But I shouldn't have to stop carrying cash because you don't take my money. You're not.
Right.
No.
That's how I ended up with the day off. Is because I didn't realize that we had canceled the video event today. Actually, looking at the rain and everything, looks like it was a good idea. But fucking stupid sons of bitches have to be thieves and steal from us, and that's why we canceled.
Right.
And every time I think about it, I just want to cuss somebody out.
Okay.
Which is be stealing.
Right, and it takes money to, I mean, that's what I said, like, well, that was not my last $100. It's not about the money. It is about the money. I'm sick about my 100. No, I'm not saying it like that. No. But it wasn't, like, detrimental.
It's also the principle, too.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's nothing but the principle. Money can be, replaced. I blow money. So I was like, that's $100 I would have spent on you that I'm definitely not now. Right. But, like...
Now we're going to have consequences.
Yeah, it's consequences and repercussions.
Because of how you got your hands on the money.
You could have asked me for it. You went in my purse. You didn't even put my wallet back in my purse. You just left it. Yeah, like fuck you. It's like, I don't care if you know that I took it or not. Right. Oh, okay, then I don't care if you know I'm finna whip your ass or not. Like, you gotta know that. Like, that's not right. We're not gonna continue that. We're gonna nip that in the bud. The who? Anyway, let me look at a icebreaker question.
Oh, I have one.
Are you good?
Any weird hidden talents or like weird skills that you can do?
I can whistle in. That's the first thing I thought of.
Okay, yeah.
But I can't whistle out. Like,
I can do both.
I can't. There you go. I can't whistle.
So that's one of them, I guess, for me too.
And that's it. And then
so I had to relearn how to whistle. So so I spent a year learning how to whistle because of the movie The Fantastic Mr. Fox. Because of his little catchphrase, that's why I learned how to whistle, because I was obsessed with it. And then spent a year doing it. Then I learned how to do it finally. Got my lip pierced, and then had to relearn how to do it. So it took me 2 years of whistling, and now it's a habit because I spent 2 years whistling pretty much nonstop. And now it kills Josh because my whistles hurt his ears.
They're so loud. I can't do it. I haven't tried to. What other? What's that? One
of the other ones. It's my go-to. I can put this voice on pretty much at any time and can jump into it, but it's a variation between Stitch, the Gremlins, and Smeagol, Gollum from Lord of the Rings. But it's like, how I can do this all day long and it doesn't hurt, and I don't know why.
I like that.
But yeah, that's probably one of my other little weird things that I can do. I used to be able to. I'm double jointed in one finger, just one. That one.
I can do that. Oh, that's double jointed. Oh, okay. Yeah. I can do that.
That's the only one I have it in. Okay, so double jointed, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I used to be able to put my arm around, but no, I can't do it anymore. I was when I was little and was more flexible, I guess. But yeah, I think that's it. Is like weird voices. I'm not going to do it on here because it's way too loud. But I do practice witches cackles just randomly in the car when I'm by myself.
That's hilarious.
So I have those, but I'm not going to do it on here because it's going to be way too loud. And then just random little weird noises and things that I do, like that thing. I don't know what that is. It just started. But yeah, I just literally just tighten my vocal cords and breathe in or suck in, and it causes that weird little thing. Other than that, yeah, no, it's just weird things. Like nothing like super gifted. It's just weird as shit. But yeah, I was just thinking about it last night. It was like, ooh, that would be a good question for the show.
Yeah, I like that. Good. I'm glad you had that. Things, I was just going to look up some off the whim. I like when we do the random. But that was good random.
Thanks.
That was good.
Do you have any content for the week?
New content? Yes. I read Charlemagne the God's new book. His name is Leonard. Okay. I thought it was funny because we have a Nard. But I read his
also, I love that it's Leonard and not Leonard.
I know, right? It's not Leonard.
Nope, it's Leonard. That sounds so much better. And
Charlemagne is he's from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. And it was Get Honest or Die Lying Why Small Talk Sucks. Okay. I really liked it because it wasn't like a traditional, like self-help kind of book, which I'm going back to the Purpose-Driven Life reading that. But I liked the Get Honest or Die Lying. It was a good one. It was a nice one just to listen to him. I listen to him every day on the Breakfast Club anyway. Okay. So I listened to that last week and it was really good. I liked it. Nice. I like his Let's Discuss It. After the end of each chapter he had, he was like, let's discuss it. And I be trying to get, and I like that because I be trying to get more discussion for like the podcast and stuff like that. So I like how, because he's a personality, radio personality, they make a lot of money.
Nice.
Anyway, I looked up my DJ Envy sidebar net worth like $3 million. I was like, how much I get paid to talk on this radio every day, right? Monday through Friday. I was like, this is amazing.
That is the whole time, literally every single day. You cannot say no. You cannot get up and be like, I'm not in the mood. Oh, see, that's now you're up there with news people. And I don't.
That was
actually
amazing.
Newscasters, like the morning newscasters, are up like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'm like, that is. What time do you go to bed? Like 5 in the afternoon? Like, what is that schedule? Doesn't make sense to me.
It's very and didn't have to be that chipper
and alive, awake, right?
6 to 10 too.
Well, and granted, like someone's doing your makeup and making you look alive, but still, no, there's no way.
But I love their show. But it takes a lot to get it there. So I listened to that one. I'm back on The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. I'm trying to because I just need to get my life after last week. We had just some hot mess in the shop, and then my daughter being a hot mess. I just need to go to God. After that, I was like, what's my purpose right now? Because
it's to not fight right now.
Don't
I want
fight.
to.
I wanted to fist the cuffs. I wanted to, but I don't thank God for growth with the universe. I feel like just divine individual growth and personal growth. Cause you better be glad I'm professional. That's all I got to say.
Even though they want to try and act like we're not.
Right, people love us. I love that it's a lane for everyone, and it's a lane for Wavelengths. Everybody in Wavelengths has.
But apparently there's a lane for haters too.
And if you don't like it, you can always get the fuck. Out. Period. You don't have to come. These doors will remain open, and I love that for us. But it's people that rock with it. But I'm big on respect. Just be respectful. Once you disrespect me, it's up and stuck. I never like that. It's like just don't talk about us while you're sitting right there, unless you know how to fight. That's all I'm saying. There's that.
It is very weird.
It is.
Talk about your teammates with your clients
right beside you, and think I'm not gonna say nothing. It's my thing because I'm going to. Some things I will let slide. Some things I will not. Disrespect or talking about somebody on our team is like what I'm not going for. I don't care who you are, because you can just leave. But you do.
You can just and not because of that. It was they're already going to leave anyways. But
petty. But sometimes you just gotta let it work itself out. So I'm glad you got yourself out.
I just think it's literally when I'm not here every single time.
I was like,
every time I'm not here, something happens, and I think it's so funny. I'm chaos. I am not the peace in this shop. Like, I know that. So, no, it's not that. Like,
you are not.
I am not, but I'm not peaceful at all.
You are. I feel like you are. You're calming compared
because I don't let any of the inside thoughts out. Because it's all being held back. It's called masking. The chaos that is me. Honestly, I think that's what it is. I'm so chaotic to myself and with myself that I ain't got time or energy to cause chaos for others. Not that I ever really want to cause chaos for others.
Right.
That's not a goal of mine. But
and that's the thing. And that's the thing, because it is the goal for some people. Yeah. I felt like that was a goal for some, but you can't let it, win.
Well, and my thing is if you want to put all that chaos and all that negative and all that bad out there, you're going to be surrounded by it eventually, because and that to me is how karma works. If you put poison into the world and point nothing but like negativity out there, you're going to end up surrounding yourself with all of that bad energy. And with those people who have that same bad energy, and they are going to be willing to do to you what you do to others. So ergo karma, because you're gonna get it back.
Exactly.
If you don't have nothing nice to put out in the world,
don't say I'm
the world will bring you nothing nice back.
That's right. You gotta be impeccable with your words. Charlamagne said that in the book.
What you say what you mean.
Period. And you don't put all that negativity into talking about people. And my grandma always said, if you meet more than 2 assholes in a day, maybe it's not them. Maybe you need to search yourself. So maybe
I like
you
that.
need to get with
yourself. Is it your outlook on what's happening, or is it your it may not be what you think it's going on kind of thing.
Right,
I like that. No, this was not that. This was 100% just haters being haters. But.
Okay. And then it's also trying to ride people's coattails, but you also have to, in the business, entrepreneurship, beauty industry, whatever you do, it really just entrepreneurship in general, what we do. You can't ride anybody else's coattails. It's what you put.
I got rid of somebody this year who had mine.
You got to. I'm big on that. Get these people off my coattail. Get off of me. You can't ride. You can't come. Right. You have to put your own work in. Yep. And that's what people don't understand. That's what they're not going to do. the hustle is not in everybody. Like, so, and you know, some people think it's just gonna fall in their lap, and it's just not that way. So
it's especially in this industry, it's not going to just happen because you think it should.
Right, you have to work for it.
Yeah, you're entitled to thinking that it should, but
yeah, that entitlement
doesn't mean the world is going to care that that's what you think.
Right, no,
it's not going to be forgiving either. Sorry about it.
Right, and I'm not sorry. I mean, you get what you get.
Yeah,
and I'm big on that. So. No, absolutely not. But I am glad it is Monday. It is a new day. It's raining outside, but
and it's Memorial Day.
It is Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, you guys. Even though it's gonna be Thursday, but by the time y'all hear this, but still, I'm excited. At least we a little break
for new content. Chapel Roan. Chappelle, I think. It might be two L's, but Chapel Roan, Roan. She's really, really good. She kind of has like a little bit of like a Taylor mixed with Lana, mixed with like Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper vibes. She's kooky. In a great way.
Okay.
But yeah, check her out. She's been kind of non-stop on my playlist right now, especially Pink Pony Club and what's the other one? Oh no, there's another one. But anyways, Pink Pony Club especially is really, really weird and really, really fun. Trying to think. Oh, we watched Imaginary over the weekend.
Okay.
When Kristen was here, when she was at the house. Anyways, we watched it and I actually really liked it. It was PG-13, so I didn't have like high standards because to me that means there's going to be no gore and like I like the gore when it comes to horror. But even with it being PG-13, I was really, really pleasantly surprised. It kind of had a couple of mixtures of a different couple horror movies recently that have popped up that kind of had similar vibes to that, and yeah, overall I just really liked it. I'm trying to think. I think that's
Anti-Hero, Taylor Swift. That was Brenton's recommendation when he came in the shop last week when we were sitting back here. I couldn't name one Taylor Swift song, but I did kind of like that one.
The Taylor Swift album was fine. It just was repetitive. A lot of it sounded the same to me. Which, and I'm not gonna lie, I love you, Billy, but a little bit of yours sounded the same too on that new one. But she did just come out with a new single, and it's called it's in French, but it just came out I think on the 21st. But it's good. It's got a lot more pop and a lot more. It is her with auto tune, but I don't care. Like I already know she can sing, so I don't really care when it comes to auto tune. If you've already proven that you know how to sing,
right.
If that's the only thing you do because you can't sing, that's a little different. But I don't think that's her.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, other than that, okay, so, I know I've already told you, Pride Month is coming.
Yes.
This is the last week before Pride Month, so I'm going to go ahead and say this. You should expect a lot when it comes to this month from me, because, let's see, DeSantis is already in Florida. You can no longer... During Pride Month, and it specifically said Pride Month, not just June, May, the whole year. No, just Pride Month. You can't have the rainbow lights on the bridges, on any of the bridges now.
Really?
Yeah, you can't have rainbow lights.
Why?
Just because now it's illegal to have color. In Florida, because Ron DeSantis is such a small man.
And in Florida, out of all places. It's such a small man. Yeah, a very colorful state, or at least it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be colorful, inviting. You're supposed to have warm temperature, warm people. You know, DeSantis, you're ruining all of that image right now. You really can't even have. You can't even have rainbows. You can't even have rainbows in your state because you're so petty and such a small little man that you can't have rainbows. Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing is this month, this year for Pride Month, I have a feeling it's going to be wild because these Republicans are literally targeting us. South Carolina, unfortunately, now everything I think I talked about earlier this year, but the Supreme Court here has now made it official. Your children are no longer safe. If your child is queer or is suspected to be queer, trans, anything like that, by the teachers, they now have to tell the parents, your children aren't safe.
it's open warfare for bullying now. And that's what this year is going to happen.
Why
this next school year.
Why is the focus just not on the education? Why does it matter?
Why?
Why does it matter?
Why? Because I promise you, it's not the teachers turning them gay. They can even get them to sit down and be quiet. It's not them. They don't listen to the teachers, clearly. But also, now you're making their jobs like this weird, I have to now be nosy about your personal life. Like, why is it now up to a teacher now to come to the parent and tell them that I think your child might be gay?
Right, they don't get paid for that.
Well, I also remember when they started getting in trouble, teachers started getting in trouble for saying, I think your child might have ADHD, or your child might have autism, or like, I remember that was pushing too many boundaries when it was happening. But now this is okay? This is fine? No. South Carolina, children aren't safe. Some children are safe. These children are safe. Those children over there, they're not safe.
That is wild.
So, this whole think of the children thing, this bullshit needs to stop. And also, churches need to be taxed. Like, if churches are now making decisions for the country, because I'm sorry, that's where it comes from. That's where this hate for gay people comes from. It's from Christianity, or Christian nationalists, because there is a difference. Because it actually doesn't teach you to hate people in the Bible. But anyways, you do have a lot of people out here claiming to be Christian who are not teaching Christ-like, like who do not have Christ-like motives, who do not have the intent of being Christ-like, who instead want to push fear, push lies, and they're doing it for control. Like they just want control. It's literally blatant fascism. Like saying that the rainbow is not allowed in your state, basically. DeSantis.
Got bigger fish to fry than worry about the colors of like people.
But you know what? That's fine.
We talked about that last week in the shop, though. Like for the hate for people that go out their way to be like, I don't like this. Stop this.
There's a difference between religious freedom and you telling me that I have to listen to your religion. Right. Literally, this freaking country was founded on religious freedom, like to be free of others' religious persecution. Right. That's part of the reason why this country was even founded. Yet here we are, yet again, having to talk about the fact that Christian nationalists are now controlling the agenda. It's not a gay agenda; it's a Christian agenda. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the only gay agenda there is to be left alone and be left to be happy. Stay out of our business. Leave trans people all alone. Little things like that. I mean, we just saw Next get murdered in Oklahoma. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry, but South Carolina, it's now here, and it's unfortunate because like there's a potential for me to be moving next year out of state. Things like this don't make me want to come back. Don't make me don't make me miss this state when things like this happen. And because all it does is solidify that you don't want me here. Right. Cool. You don't want my tax money. You don't want any of the things I create. Any of that. You don't want me here. Cool. I'll take it. I'll take those. Message is loud and clear. But now you're attacking children. I mean, you're attacking children with this bill. And they have so much other things to be worried about that I feel like, I mean, children already have a hard time and the lessons they have to learn and stuff. Let that not be something else that they have to always comes to my child said that they wanted to be a dog today. Does that mean that they should have the right to choose their gender? Okay. Listen. We all go through stages. We all go through phases. We all go through weird little things that we did as kids. We all do. Their gender might be one of them. It may not be. It may be something that has started at the age of 5 and has continued on. It may be something that stayed just at the age of 5. Doesn't matter. Why are you so angry about it? Right. It's a child being a child. That's it. Period. Expressing themselves. That's it. You know, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand teaching the hate. I don't understand lying about the hate, because that's the thing. It really cracks me up is when they take and do lash out at the queer community like this, and then when they get called out, but it's just about the greater good, or the good for the most, or the good for the majority, or they just straight out lie and say that all gay people are molesters or pedophiles, whatever. Like these are things that happen. These unfortunately are things that even politicians are saying. It's either, like I said, trying to deflect or trying to just straight out lie. No, you're just targeting gay people, and it's sad. So yeah, expect a lot more facts. I will be coming with y'all with Stonewall facts, with AIDS facts, with queer icons, like, so yeah, that'll be coming in the next couple months, because, or for the next couple weeks, because, Republicans want to silence us, and again, I've said it before, I came from the era of silence equals death, and I'm not going to be silent about it.
Right.
You want to call it woke, you say it's woke because you want people to stop talking about it. You want people to stop talking about it because it makes it that much easier to control them. It's not going to happen. And you people use woke so much that it's now lost all of its meaning and its power, because you just utilize it, you use it so much when people don't agree with your views. But here's my question, what are the views? What are the views? What are the views? Tell us what the views are. Whenever you want to say woke, why are you saying woke? What are the views that you're so angry about people not agreeing with you on? What are they? What are they? Because I have a feeling it's not so nice. But you'd rather just say woke.
Right. People true intentions, you can't only hide it for so long. Like, it's just so surprising to me, but it's okay. We're gonna get there, but they'll learn one day or the other. But we can't stop fighting until they do.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is like, look at Stonewall, look at this, like, I mean, from the 60s on, I mean, even before that, gay people have always known how to get around without the masses knowing. The handkerchief law, like the handkerchief code. There's little things that the culture has picked up to get around the times, and it'll keep happening. We will get through this. Gay people are used to fighting, but it is getting tiring. It is very tiring. It's very old. This fight. That's mainly my thing, is it's 2024, and we've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, and yet I'm still having to talk about it because people are still refusing to get with the picture and get with the times and mature.
Right.
Actually practice what they preach. It's a weird concept. That was fucking rude.
Exactly.
Pause this. We're going to keep that in now.
There we go. Before we were rudely interrupted, back to regular schedule. Okay, you guys. Anywho.
But yeah, basically my whole point is this month expect a lot. And,
I don't blame it. As we going up in June.
Yeah, I mean, in general, though, I think with all the backlash and everything, and politicians really coming for queer people.
It's an election year, right? Yeah, it's always a lot of bullcrap during election year.
Yeah.
But this June, I'm ready. I'm ready for Pride. I've been making waist beads. I just got the little beady thing, but I got to get a new needle for it. But that is so much easier. I was like insane doing these little beads one by one on the string when it'll beat it basically for you once you beat it up. So I've been doing that for Pride, so I can have those to sell. And what else I was trying to sell for Pride. But either way, y'all come out. I think it's June 29th for Pride, and it's not just black. Anybody can come. I hate when people say it is June 29th for Pride. So y'all come on out.
Yes, this year. Because that's the thing. Like the one in June is Black Pride, but it's Black people, it's queer people and black people and black queer people.
It's just, but I mean,
both. I know, but it's all, because I know white people who are queer who are afraid to go. No.
Yes, right. Yeah, that's why I was saying that, because it's not just black people.
It is queer people, it is black people, it is black queer people.
Yeah, right. Just come on. It is a black event, but like everybody's invited.
It just means it's going to have more flavor and a lot more beat.
Exactly, That's what they say about the like UCBA event. Like, is it a black event? No, anybody can come. Anybody can come. It's not like that. So but also, segregation ended. Like, right. We don't have just clearly. Like, I mean, you can come. We're going together. So like, you're included. You're invited. But yeah, I do know. I know a few people, and like, because they don't want to step on toes. They don't want to. And I mean, because it was the same thing my first year going, where I was up at the front and I did not want to be at the front of the flag. I don't think you were here for that year, but I see the picture though. It was an amazing picture though.
It was one of those things, like I literally looked at everyone around me so what it was we had the drum line, or the drummers in the front, and then we had the people from TD Bank, because TD Bank is one of the biggest contributors to Upstate Pride. So then we had their thing, and then right behind it was the giant flag, and we had everyone around it holding an edge and keeping it up and keeping it safe while we did the march. And it just happened to be that I ended up in the front corner, and we needed somebody in the front part of it. And I looked at both black women who were beside me, and I said, would you like to? would you like to? And the reason why I did that is because Keon's over here hyping me up. You need to grab this flag. You need to do it. You need to do it. I'm like, Keon, it's Black Pride. I don't want to be the face to Black Pride. But it was one of those things. But it was one of those things. I looked at everyone around me and I said, would you rather do it? Would you rather do it? They all said no.
Right.
Okay, here I go.
Yeah, you should. Because I wanted to make sure people know that it's inclusive. I hate when people be like, oh, it's only Black or it's only... It's not like that.
Well, and it was more for me that the representation be there, and I mean, it was silly because you also had the drummers at the very front. So the very first people you saw were Black. To me, that was important because it's specifically for this demographic. Well, it's inclusive. It is inclusive. It is Black people.
It is inclusive.
Both. But I just felt like it would not be smart to have white people in the very front.
Oh, well.
Taking away when white people take away too much already.
But somebody got to get it going, though.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. I wasn't in the very front. In my head, I was in the very front because it was the front of the flag. I wasn't. It was fine. And even then, I still was like, no, everyone around me said, go ahead. They didn't want to do it. Go ahead. Okay, cool. But I think to me, it's just trying to be, what's the word? Conscious.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, you want to read the room. I'm not saying that because I feel like our last friend,
well, I even do that.
Didn't read the room.
Right. Well, I mean, that's why they also admitted to saying a certain word that starts with an N and.
Okay. Yeah.
But you know.
What was the reason?
I've never understood that either. White people who had the urge to tell Black people that they have ever said the N-word.
Right.
I don't understand that.
Okay, and do you want a
cool.
cookie?
Do you want a cookie? Do you want me to beat your ass?
Or do you want to fight? Do you want a cookie or you want to fight?
Do you still say it? Like, I just don't understand
that. I feel like when you say that, then I feel like you do.
Are you trying to get it's okay.
Right.
Like, are you trying to get a pass? Like, are you trying to get forgiven?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
It's definitely that. I don't get it either, but it's weird energy and you just can't take it personal. That's why I was like, that's why I like to read the self-help books, because you got to understand people, and you can only understand them so much because you don't know them like that, but you got to understand it's their issue. Whatever issue they have, somebody can walk up and slap you in the face. That's them. Yeah. That's an issue they had. You know, you did nothing. You minding your business.
Oh, now they have another issue.
Right?
My ass
exactly. Because you ain't going to just slap, me. But
yeah. Well,
letting you know.
But it's just one of those things, like, even on the podcast, I try to make sure that we both get the chance to say our speech, like our thing. Like, I try never to over talk anybody or overstep anybody and make them feel a certain type of way. Just in general. But like, and like I said, like, that's with everybody for me. But when it's a space where it's important for you to be heard, I'm not going to be the reason why you're not heard. That white person over there can be. That ignorant person over there can be. That dumb person back there can be. But it's not going to be me. Right. Because I just don't believe in that. I think everyone should have the voice that they deserve. And I mean, I don't know. I wish it was like that all around, but it's just not. I wish,
but I was like, but people come and go. You just can't. You have to give them a chance to show them. So once you show me, and then I, because I would give people the benefit of the doubt, and maybe shouldn't even do that. But
well, I like to go into new friendships, new relationships with full trust, because I know that I'm going into it with the best intentions. It's when you do something to fuck up that trust. Right. Now we're done. Now we're done.
Exactly.
Like, at least I went into it with good intent and
that's what saves me. Right. That's what saves me a lot of times. Like, you can't stop being who you are because other people are shitty. Right. So, I mean, you just have to know that because at the end of the day, I have no regrets. You know what I'm saying?
If my ideals don't line up with yours, cool. Yeah. We can keep it moving, and we don't have to be around each other, and we can keep it cordial when we are around each other.
To disagree, right? And keep it moving. But,
and until that disrespect comes out, and then we have a different problem.
Then it's whatever you want to make it. And I hope you can fight. I'm so ready to go to Orlando. I got my bag down. I got a bathing suit in there, but like, cute. I don't know. That's all I got.
I'm going to miss you not being able to swim.
I know. I wish you would go.
I know.
Dang, but we're going.
Yeah.
So premiere is coming up. It's June 1st through the 3rd in Orlando. I haven't even looked at the registration and stuff, but I'm looking at the Instagram now, sliding through there and trying to see.
They sent me an email the other day.
Yeah, they've been sending me emails.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be a show, and I hope I'm productive in it and don't go crazy. The only thing I really want to buy is like tooth gems to read.
The only thing I would be going down for would be a replacement hair dryer.
I'll look for it and see what kind they got. If they got some good ones, I do want to see if they got those little smaller trimmers. I do like those. The new wall one like Nesty has. If they have that one on sale, but other than that, I'm really not looking for like materials. I still good on product. Pure O, shout out to them. I'm still good on my products. I've been using your neat braid. And I need to bring my tub back. I put it back. I just haven't brought it from the house. But yeah,
braids hasn't been coming in that much.
Yeah,
he's about once a month now, which is fine.
Well,
he might just be rocking the
ponytail. The
ponytail, yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. And when we go down, I plan on like combining the wigs that I got from Keon and putting them on that mannequin over there that we have, that I have. So I'm gonna make a Keon.
Are you talking about Stinky?
Over there. I'm gonna wash his hair and then I'm gonna attach Keon's locks
like
to him.
carpet, and I don't know why.
It's just stinks. This is that hair, I think, and the process, however they have to process
they have to do the
it.
chemical bath or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna combine his old locks and put them on there so I can have a good model or some pictures again because that one.
You're gonna do voodoo on Keon. I know. It's fine. It's fine.
No, I'm gonna put him right up in the front of the shop. Listen, I'm gonna put him right up there in front of the shop so I can get some good pictures for because I haven't had a client yet for the wigs besides maintenance and locks. So,
you haven't had a starting them or. Right.
So I just need that. Yeah. So I'll be working on that freaking 8-hour drive that Kat is gonna be driving.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be working on that while we go down, and hopefully it's very productive, very fun, better than last year. Hopefully nobody is weird.
Yeah.
But
even with them being weird, we still had a great time last year.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that bouncer, he could definitely. We ain't probably going back there.
That wasn't the only place on something.
It was, that too. But at least we ain't got that either. You see how it just moves out? Oh, what a difference
when the problem removes themselves.
Okay, love that. I love when the trash takes their self out any situation, anytime. Okay. For real. The trash.
She said the trash. The door, the trash.
The shade.
See yourself out.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Don't let the door hit you where you got
in your ass.
Okay, on the way out. Because
I need to find my ankle brush for my eyebrows. I don't know where that went.
Oh no.
Yeah. I hope that didn't get left at the wedding. That was adorable. There was a little toddler there, and like every time, so he came at the very end, and we got done like 30 minutes early, which never happens. Anyone who knows theater and knows weddings, because I'm convinced that they're very, very, very similar with the dress rehearsal and everything, and the dressing and up and all that. But that's one reason why I love it so much is because they're so similar. The vibes, you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off for up until the last 5 minutes usually. But this year, this wedding, we literally had 30 minutes to spare, and so I ended up doing the daughter's hair too and getting a little crown on her, and it was adorable.
Sweet.
And I'm Brandy. I'm gonna put a little bit of business out there, but nothing crazy. I know she listens.
Hey,
shout out
to you.
Yes, congratulations.
Thanks.
But it was funny because we and the other stylist, I didn't know her or anything like that. She was there for the sister of the bride and doing her hair, and then me and her both got done, and we're like, okay, anyone who needs something done, just come here now. And that's just always how I do. If there's anything else, you have me until this amount of time. I'll get you done. Whatever needs to be done after that, I'll go ahead and grab. So I was doing the little girl's hair while the other stylist was doing the niece's hair. I apparently got the nice one.
Well, good.
But it was funny as crap because it was so I was curling her hair and I was doing it with the wand, and I think other woman was too, but it was a different kind of wand. Mine was just easier. It's the horizontal wand, and it's just easier to get around with kids and things like that. So we were going super fine. Her hair was finer too than her cousin's, and so it's taking me a lot less time, and I could take bigger partings. Little girl, cousin, was seeing me go faster and was like, why can't you go as fast as him?
Oh my.
And was like, and anytime she would pull her hair and he's like, ow. I wish he was doing my hair.
Oh.
He said that to her. And she said that to her. And I was like, oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Because it was only the 4 of us left. It's always when all the adults leave. It's when children say the wildest things.
Okay.
I swear. And you never know what to do because it's not my child. Yeah, she said that. She said something else. She was just being shady.
Okay.
I was like, oh,
Kids gonna tell you how they feel.
I really did get the nice one. But and then the toddler came in and it was adorable because everything, it was just a whole mess at that point because everything was done. It was right before cleaning up, and he came in there. He saw he first saw me, and children are always funny because it's always that thing of who is this and what are they doing? Also, they're colorful. But also, and they have a beard, but they're feminine. This is weird. This is weird. And they all have this, but it cracks me up because it's so innocent and adorable. But he did that with me at first, and then he saw my fan, and I brought the fan, and I'm so glad I did because it was hot. It was hot.
I know.
Which is another thing with weddings. Pro tip: if I go through what can happen today. Do I have something that can take care of that? Cool, I'm going to put it in my bag. I always bring the most random things for weddings. Just the most random things. This was one of them.
You need it.
I brought that mirror. That came out because the bathroom didn't have a mirror. Like, it's just random little things. Just bring it just in case.
And the more you do the weddings, you know what to bring.
You know the weird little things that you bring, snacks, bring whatever, because you never
some liquor.
know.
You have to bring it. Some snacks, some liquor.
Something to bring. And then for me,
pins.
it's always, yes. And I even got them in her color. I even got them in teal.
Teal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That teal blue that she had, I had teal. And then I had purple ones too, just in case. But, anyways, even had yellow ones for her daughter who had blonde hair.
Sweet.
It was like, okay, see,
got it down to the science.
But I should have brought an extension cord. I forgot that. And I knew I forgot it. And I was going to stop here that morning, but in my head, it was, I was running behind. I was actually 45 minutes early. But that's fine. I got to the venue, and the guy that owned the building, the venue itself, was like, she told me 12:30, and I was like, I'm going to ignore that because I'm pretty sure she told me 11:30 last night. I'm not going to argue with you.
12:30.
I'm not. I know she's not going to make me wait an hour and a half. I know she's not. Yeah. And she didn't. She was right there on time at 11:30, like we had talked about.
Like I said.
But yeah, he scared me. He scared me for a minute because I was like, if I am an hour and a half early.
That's why you just got to trust your gut. Like
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go set up. And that's exactly what happened. I sat there. I set up. And it took my time setting up, which meant I also had first dibs on location. So I love that because I set it up the way I needed it to be, the way I wanted it to work, got the flow going in my head, and then sat there and watched YouTube videos until she got there.
Yeah, I like to start that way anyway. I try to be 15 minutes early so I can set my station up, have it prepared, and chill. And then when you walk in, I can, roll
It's
on.
So that my mind isn't in panic mode.
Right.
Because when I run behind, I'm in panic mode.
They teach you to set up your station in cosmetology school, if you remember.
If your appointment is at 11 o'clock, you should be ready. Your hair should be done. Your makeup should be done. Your station should be ready for that service.
Clips, combs,
at
everything.
11 o'clock. Not walking in the door at 11
with
o'clock.
Your client, right.
With them, and then having to set up and be done at 11:15.
Nope.
You're not supposed to do that. I know people who do it, but you're not supposed to do that.
No.
That's not professional.
No. And I feel like bad. Spank your hand. They do know. I feel like the people that know that we're professional, though, they'll start. I mean, they see it and they know they can depend on us.
My clients know that I'm always an early bird, so they know that they can get here 20 minutes early, and I'm already set up and ready to go.
Exactly, and people appreciate that. That's why I hate when they talk about stylists is always late, and I'm like, that's who you pick. Right. I might not be the popular stylist, but I'm professional. I'm punctual. I'm on time, and that's what counts. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that and the personality.
Personality is everything.
Honestly, can make up. Not that I'm ever in a habit of doing bad work, but it can make up for any imperfections.
And they tell you that.
And they tell you that. Like, I know people who can make it better in life. I've seen people who have a better personality who don't have the skills do better than the people who have the skills who don't have the personality.
Right, because that's going to kill you in the long run. You have to know how to do business with people. Yeah,
it's really a balance of both. You really should be able to have both, but if I had to choose one or the other, personality.
Over everything.
100%.
Yeah, because they do you dirty. Some people, like, I had a girl braid my hair one time. She didn't talk to me the whole appointment. Literally braids. Yeah. We're doing braids. Imagine having
long.
A braid appointment and you're not talking to me.
If I'm a client and I try to talk to you, and you don't talk to me. But now, me as a stylist, I like to go off of your energy. If you're a talker, but it's easy as as an opener. Like, how's your day going?
Right. At least say how you doing.
That breaks the ice, or that's the icebreaker. And if the client is a talker and they continue to talk and talk and talk, cool, I'll match it. If they give me one answer or like one word,
Then you can,
then cool. You can now, the conversation, I put the conversation out there. You as the client can keep it going if you want, or you can sit here and relax and quiet. I'm good either way. I love both.
Right.
Speaking of the little loop earplug things that I got.
Yes.
Finally tried them out and have been trying them. The problem is that now I need a set for here and a set for home because they are so great. But they cancel out like background noise. And for anyone with like ADHD or any kind of like sensory issues with noise, where loud noises stress them out or anything like that, I love them. But they're little loops that have the little plugs, and they're not completely noise canceling. They're noise reducing. Yeah. And it helps with my stress and anxiety and all that so well, because there are just certain notes and certain decibels that just make my brain, like, I don't know, it feels like you cut my brain a little bit. It's sharp. It's sharp. There we go. It's like a sharp little needle. But yeah, it was funny. But what's been funny is because Kristen, she works with ABA and she does a lot with like neurodivergent children. She messaged me and she was like, I feel bad for all the times I've been loud around you. And I was like, baby, like, no, like, you know where I work? You know who I'm married to? Like, I've been masking for years. You're fine. Like, it's 30 years of like masking the fact that like I have noise issues or sensory issues with noise. I'm good. Like, and she was saying, like, she didn't want to be loud or like super loud around me or anything like that. I was like, no. Part of the reason with getting these is so that I don't have to be an inconvenience for anyone else by telling them, hey, can we bring it down a little bit? Right. I don't want to make people take it from an 11 to a 2. Like, I don't like doing that. I don't want you to change your life because I have mental whatever. I'll just make sure it's not mine. Mine's over there being recording. Anyways, but yeah, no, I was telling her because she was kind of finding how it was kind of shocking for her, or sad, I guess, to think that like I'd been going through that for 30 years. I was like, I'm fine. I remove myself in situations when it gets too loud. There are times where I just need preparation, knowing that I'm going to go to a loud event, and I'm good. It's when I don't know, when it's unexpected, when it's in the fly. Right. And or just those random things like with Josh. Like, I love Josh. He loves to get the dogs to howl. Kopi has an adorable little howl, and it's precious. The problem is Pokey doesn't know how to howl. These are my dogs, Kopi and Pokey. I just realized I was just saying their names like everyone's supposed to know who they are. But they're my 2 Chihuahuas, and Kopi will start to howl, but Pokey, his way of howling is just barking. And eventually he'll get like a little bit of a howl out, but it's like a little frog howl, and it's adorable. Cute. But that barking is so loud and it echoes in our house, and it's just like, I need my headset. I need my earphones. I need them. Or like with Josh, it's whistling. My whistling, it hurts his ears. Oh yeah. So I don't know. It's I love them, but yeah, that has made a huge difference. But anyways, I think the big one for this week is still getting through turmoil, and coming out on it. We still better on the other side. Endure to the end. Endurance. That's it. Yeah, because I mean, it can only go so low before it has to start going higher. That's a fact. Life is going life every day. You just have to be prepared and keep rolling with the punches. Yeah, or throw the punches back. I will throw some punches if provoked. Okay. Getting closer and closer to just violence is the answer sometimes. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Period. But let me go to my client up front. I got a consultation and a couple appointments to hit to today. So, yes, I have a day off. I wish I did. I was supposed to, but you know how I wasn't supposed to, but I was supposed to. It was supposed to be the vendor event, and then I didn't know about it until too late, and then no one's to break. If anyone wants to message me about today, then they can, but no one's messaged. The so but this has been another episode of Trims and Trauma. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Bye. Ooh, good. I'm glad we got this. The day been rolling.
You ain't gotta be too perfect, you just gotta know your worth. Talk about your flaws, how they make you flawless. You are like a work of art and artists, living you with all their dreams, all their hopes, all their nightmares.